Welcome to the Global Pneumococcal Sequencing Project Dataviewer tutorial. Starting off on the new project website at pneumogen.net/GPS because we can navigate to the Dataviewer via this website. If we go to Resources and then Data Downloads, we find ourselves at the Dataviewer login page. If you don't already have a Dataviewer login, please contact us and we can provide you one. I'll just log in. And this displays a test dataset for the purposes of the tutorial, which is the Global Strain Bank. So there are a few features of the Dataviewer. First of all, we can look and see which columns are shown to us at any one time. There are a great number of columns, including all of metadata and various sequencing statistics that will be shown by selecting Show All. We can select and unselect by clicking various different columns, and we can hide the columns on the left. If we open on the other side, we have a search bar, which can also be accessed via search here. And we have all the column headers in this search, so any of those can be used to search within this database. So each site will only be able to view the data from their own location. If we could do an example query now, I will remove some of the columns that we may not need to see and look for collection year, age, and serotype. So these are all metadata fields. Now that I have the columns that I'm interested in, I can go to the search bar and look for particular items. I might be interested in children under the age of 5. So I'd go to age, year. I would use the numerical queries for the search: equals, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or not equal to. So in this case we're like less than or equal to 5. And I might like to add another level to the search by pressing this plus button. And this time I'm going to add serotype. And we're looking for a pattern match, so we're going to use the pattern matching or word-based search terms. In, not in, is null, so it doesn't exist, or is not null, does exist. I'm going to look for serotypes of 6A. Okay, you may notice that there are some examples here that are red for various reasons have been filtered out of the study. These have been excluded under the decision 0, so I'm just going to go through that. We've added another search term, going to look at decision, and we don't want to include those ones that are not of sufficient quality, so we can exclude those with the code 0, which all red highlighted examples will have a decision 0. Then we can see that we have some green isolates as well. These are isolates that have been recently sequenced and have not had preliminary QC done on them yet. They have a different decision called -1. We could also remove that if we wished by looking for decision is not equal to -1. going to leave these for the moment and actually look at those samples for which there is definitely sequencing data available for. So all sequence data will have a lane ID. Lane ID is not null. We'll return all examples that have been sequenced. Go back up to the top and search. We now have 12 items. We could download the metadata for these. This will give us the entire database history for these particular samples. Or we can download the fast queues. This gives you this window where there is a list of URLs where the data is stored. So you could go individually to a sample and click on it and download it, and that would start downloading straight away. Or you can click to download a text file of the summary of the information that's in here for all the isolates you're interested in. It will look something like this. I already have a copy in my terminal. This FastQ file. So there's the data. And we can use this command that is described at the top here to download this data directly. So it's the wget command, and we're using an input of the list of URLs for the samples that we're interested in. And this starts to download locally as well in bulk format. So I'll leave that running in the background. You may also wish to download assemblies. Again, you can save those locally. They're all zipped in one file and they download straight to your computer. And we have annotations, again, and download. So we could clear the form, we could reload the page, and just one final thing is that you can download the entire database and all of the information for all of the columns when you have no search function already enabled. If we download CSV, instead of the 12 samples that we had previously selected in the search, this gives us the information for all of our samples. Some information won't be available yet for samples as they haven't completed analysis pipelines, but this data will be populated as and when it becomes available in the system. Again, the main functions of Dataviewer is being able to change which columns you're interested in and view them. Search the data for particular things that you're interested in, and then download either the data associated with those samples or the sequence data itself. You can find all of the information that we've discussed today under the Help button here. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy using the GPS data viewers, and please get back to us with any questions and feedback.